Good afternoon, everyone. So today's video is going to be about a sports/culture subject. However, I want to give an update first on my air conditioner being fixed. So after a week of just getting jerked around left and right by these people, today it gets fixed. They don't give me an update. They don't say, hey, you know, we finally taken care of it, finally got approval. Just the AC company just calls me up and says, hey, we're going to be there at like 2:30, 2:45. Okay. I mean, thanks for the, you know, the update, landlord company. But anyway, today's video is about the Cleveland Indians, or as they're now called, the Cleveland Guardians, which I will not ever call them because they're the Cleveland Indians. So a survey was done amongst Native American tribes when the Indians were thinking about changing their name. And the tribes and members of the tribes were asked, do you have a problem with the name the Cleveland Indians? Shocker. Only 70% of people said they didn't. They didn't care. Didn't bother them a single bit. So if 70% of the people who you're claiming are offended don't care, then why are you changing the name? It's because 70% of white liberals care. Which, by the way, the people who are supposed to be all about white people are ruining America, white people are holding down minorities. A minority group is telling you they don't care about something, and you've decided as a white liberal that your opinion matters more. Again, who's really offended? It happened the same thing with the Washington Redskins. Majority of members of tribes didn't care, and yet name gets changed. AOC the other day was pushing the idea of Latinx, that we're supposed to use Latinx. You read most of the polls. Actually, I don't even think there's been a single poll who goes against this. So I'm going to say all the polls that have asked Hispanic people if they have a problem with Latino or Latina, say no. In fact, most get pretty angry when if they get called Latinx. They say they hate it. You know, I work with a lot of people of Hispanic descent, and I've asked a couple of them what they think about Latinx, and they're like, "What? What's that crap?" Like, that's, you know, and a lot of Hispanic people see that as a slap in the face of their culture. That white liberals are telling Hispanic people what their culture should be. Like, you want to talk about racism? That's true racism. Telling a culture what their language should be. That's insanity to me. Gendered languages are not a one-off. More than just Spanish have that as their culture. And to sit there and say, as a white privileged liberal, which you like to say white people are privileged, so let's use the word privilege then for you. You want to tell the Hispanic culture, Native American culture, that they're wrong. Their opinions are incorrect. You know better than they do. That's what you're saying. I mean, you want to talk about pushing racism. How is that not racist? How is that not racist, saying that you know better than them? Which is basically what you're doing when the majority say they don't want change and you're forcing it on them. That's what you're doing. So that's my little rant today. You know, it was just something I was watching or thinking of because I was looking at how the Cleveland Indians, not Guardians, are now #1 in their division. So I'm pretty excited about that. They're playing well. Makes me happy to see. Again, when I'm not looking at the stupid name change, that crap is not good. You know what? I would take a losing season if they actually went back to the Cleveland Indians. I'd be okay if they didn't win, if they won only like 20 games all season for decades, if they went back. Because to me, that kind of stuff irritates me. We do have real problems in this country. We do have things that we need to fix. That kind of crap isn't one of them. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day, wonderful day. It's hot outside. That makes me not happy, but my air conditioner's fixed, so that does make me happy. Have a good one.